video if Biden stayed in. Also, if y'all could all please sub, thank you so much for the support. I think I've gotten 40 subs this month and 10,000 views altogether this month. So thank y'all so much for the support. And I'm trying to get to 100 subs before 2025. And then after that, I have a goal of getting to 500 subs because that's whenever I can start doing channel memberships. And not that like I really want anybody to buy it, it's just cool brag about to my friends. So, as you see, I already have the safe states labeled out because what I really want to talk about is if some swing states would become safe states for Republicans. Because look, if we look right here, Georgia went to Trump by 2%. And Harris for Georgia was a good candidate, was an okay candidate for the left. So Trump won it by about 2, 3 points. I think if Biden stayed in, he would have won it by about 5 points, like how he did in Arizona. So we go to a place like Arizona. I think if Biden stayed in, he could have won it. This is against Harris, and he won it by what? What is that? 6%. If Biden stayed in, he could have won it by 8% easily. I think Biden still takes that. Then we go New Mexico. He only lost it by 6%. And I think in a place in New Mexico. But here's my thing: if Trump only increases his lead with Biden by about, what was that, 2% in this scenario, then he probably won't flip New Mexico in this scenario. Although I could see it happening in complete Trump blowout. I think Arizona might become safe and he flips New Mexico. Then we can go up to a place like Nevada, who went to Trump by about 3%, which in 2020, Biden won it by, I think, around the same margin. Let me see. Yeah. So this is a 6% difference in 2020. So Trump won it by about 3%. Trump could easily, if Biden stayed in, add another 3% to that margin. Of course, Biden would still take Oregon, but by not as well. I oh, Let me take this map off. If we go up to Oregon, Harris, what, she took it by 14%. Biden would only be able to take it by about 9%, I think. I think Trump would be able to take Minnesota by about 1%. Because look, Biden took it by 5, 6, 7% in 2020. And then if we go to Minnesota right now, Harris only won it by 6%. Trump could very easily increase his share by about 6% and have probably even more endorsements. Of course, I still think Biden would win Illinois. He won it by 17% in 2020, and then Harris was able to win it by, what is that? Quick math, 11%. So I think Biden will win it by about 9% in this scenario. Then of course Wisconsin, I think Trump will win it by about 3%. Well, Michigan by about 3%, and Wisconsin by about 5%. Trump, look, it was a lot closer in Wisconsin than I originally thought. But boy, this could have been bad if Biden stayed in. Assuming they did another debate and it goes the same way. And that's kind of what I'm basing this scenario off. If they did another debate and it went the exact same way the first debate did, then it would have been terrible for Biden. Let's go Pennsylvania now. Trump won this by about, what was that, like 1.3%? Trump could probably win this by the same margin he did in Michigan in this scenario, which is about 3.2%. And then Virginia, at the beginning of the night, that was a scare. People didn't know if Harris might lose it. That was a scare. And Harris only won it by 6%. This scenario where he's made Arizona safe and North Carolina safe. I think he's able to take Virginia. Same with New Jersey, too. I think he's able to flip New Jersey. Because what Harris won it by 6% too. I think he flips New Jersey too. Of course, Delaware and oh oh okay. Um, Refresh. Yeah. Then of course if we go New Hampshire, this is a state Trump would very easily flip in this scenario. Then I did see a map recently of Biden's team's internal polling leaking, showing that Biden had a chance to lose New York, which I think he would only win it by about 5% maybe. I know that sounds crazy in this scenario, but if he kept doing the same thing and Kamala only wins it by, what is that, 6, 11%? 5% for Biden in New York doesn't seem crazy, where the governor and the mayor of New York, too, with their scandals, I mean, the mayor of New York scandals, and it's overall giving Democrats a bad name. I think New York could even become a battleground. Uh, Thank you all for watching and peace out.